Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Viacom CBS. Now, we're currently trading at 40.20, and on the daily chart, you can see that the past four sessions, a little bit of a pullback in here, especially after that green day, and we just rejected that 200-day moving average. Pull back in here, and you can see we're pulling back down to this 23.6 fib level, and it looks like we're going to sit right here for a minute. And that's currently trading right at that $40 mark, and we're just above that at 40.20. You can see that the low of the day was right in there, right around, basically at 40.07. So little bounce off of that 23.6 fib level, and we should be sitting right around here for a minute just to try to get everything just a little bit more oversold. You can see our RSI is at 36. Stochastics are very oversold, but it looks like after this move down here, I don't think we're going to see a drastic move back up. Volatility isn't really that high in here. IV rank of only 14. So you're not really juiced up a whole lot for a nice run, nice little recovery here, but you never know. You might get a little something. So maybe a couple days of just kind of staying in between this 23.6 and this 38.2 fib level first before we start working our way higher. But you never know. You might get a little something here. Keep an eye on this 50-day moving average in here. You can see that was support for us in the past. Now that is going to be playing as resistance. That's currently trading right around 41.68. Above that 9-day EMA as well. That's converging right down on them, or on the stock price and that 50 as well. So everything's kind of meeting right here. Above that, it will be this 50-day the 50% fib level, and then above that, that's 61, and that's kind of where we had a nice resistance up here, right around the 43.30 area. So as we mentioned, IV in here, IV rank right around 14, so low IV, 41% raw IV by this expiration cycle, $1.26 move, that's 6 days away. You do have right around a $1.76 move next week, and we do have earnings coming up on August 5th, so pre-market August 5th, so you still have around 3 weeks before the earnings cycle, and even that cycle is only pricing in right around a $3 expected move. So your raw IV percentage in there, really only about, I would give it 5, maybe 10% more raw IV in there than everything else. It looks, I mean, you have a little bit, but it's not a whole lot to play with. So that might change the closer we get to earnings. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. But again, keep an eye on this RSI, get that a little bit back down, a little consolidation here. Maybe we can get a little pop. If not, if we do break these 40s, we're going to be heading back down here to these 38s. That's going to be basically where we had our last support. That's going to be right around 38.40 as well, or around there. So that is going to be our main support if we do break the 40s, but it looks like the 40s should hold, and then we can start working our way towards that earnings run up. But again, it all depends on what happens, and keep an eye on the IV in here, especially. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out on our social media. We have attached the links to our socials in the description, and we also have a trading service if you're interested. There's more information in the description below.